Greetings, you too. What's good? It's your boy moreterbear back with another video. Now today we have a great video about T-Banks, bro. T-Banks, it is your time, bro. It's your time to shine, man. The video title of today is how relationship content is destroying T-Banks. Now I know T-Banks is in a relationship with, I think, Zach LaVine's sister. Zach LaVine is a famous NBA player, and he's dating his sister. So I don't think that worked out, and we're gonna find out why. But before we hop in, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, comment your favorite moment, comment if you actually watch T-Banks. He's actually a pretty funny guy. But let's see what is going on, bruh. Let's see. Let us see, man.
The two-time speed merchant T-Banks has been exposed by his ex-girlfriend Cameron Levine. And honestly, before I get into all the drama, I just want to ask, why are influencers so keen on making a bag off their relationship? That's really what all this boils down to. A bunch of content creators.
It's easy. That's why.
Their partner, and then they sell it to the internet. And each time it ends horribly. Beyond the he said, she said nature of this drama, you really got to question.
But real talks though, the reason why people do it is because people are nosy, gang. Like, what? Bro, we all know this, man. If I got a girlfriend tomorrow, how invested would y'all be? If I brought my girlfriend on stream right now, gang, y'all would be so into my lifestyle, up in her lifestyle. You'd be following her. You guys would be like this. You feel me? You guys would be so, like, in tune with the content, bro. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the very nosy nature of people always want to know what's going on in people's lives, and relationships just does it.
Why are we learning about this information, what this information says about T-Banks, and why do these niggas think we care? Comment for the algorithm. The drama really starts because Cameron Levine decided to hop on TikTok live and basically tease the fact she was gonna come out against T-Banks. And if you don't know, they had a pretty public relationship. Cameron Levine is also the sister of the NBA player Zach LaVine. Just a fun fact for you, I guess. Other than that, I'm not sure what she does.
Being someone's sister really isn't a skill.
My initial thoughts on her TikTok live is that Shorty was immediately on BS.
But motherfuckers on.
Okay, so what I know from her so far, Cameron Levine, I did some research, guys. If you don't know, she is a social media marketer. So she like grows people's brands on Instagram. That's how she makes her bag. That's how she makes her money. Aside from asking her brother for some bag money too, because, you know, her brother's in the NBA, and that NBA bag hits different. You guys know that NBA players are making millions of dollars a year. So, yeah.
On Valentine's Day, yeah. On Valentine's Day, you won't believe shit. What the fuck just went on Valentine's Day? Let's break it down.
Not on Valentine's Day.
How are we gonna break this down? See, what's funny is this shit is such a this shit is so much. I'm not gonna lie. I'm shaking right now. I wouldn't even say expose. This isn't even exposing. It's actually getting my truth out there. It's W method till I drop the fucking receipts of text messages. Shit that y'all would be blown. Images and just everything, bro. Like shit that like y'all don't. I'm not signed to NDA. That nigga's scared of me.
Here's the thing. I feel like Cameron is being intentional with her wording here. The situation isn't anything serious like a DV allegation, so it really makes no sense for her to feel the need to expose T-Banks. Also, in the clip, she talks about not deserving that as a person and references some Valentine's Day situation. But as we get into it, you'll see she's apparently just as toxic. But she doesn't mention this until Banks shares his side, which to me comes across as a little deceptive.
The things I'm about to explain to y'all, I don't want you to take my side. I don't want you to take her side. But I do want you to know that I have to get ahead of this, because this girl had blackmailed me and let me know that she was going to speak on me. She had me with a gun to the back of my head and was letting me know I'm going to go to the internet and tell people about you and things of that nature for no reason. Now, career ended, what did you do? I didn't do anything, but she literally was holding it against me that she didn't sign an NDA and that she's going to tell people her side of the story. That is the only reason why I came up here, to let you guys know exactly what happened. Man, when I start explaining some of this shit, y'all gonna be like, I was not expecting that, and that shit's actually fucking crazy. There is no such thing as the T-Banks files.
I respect T-Banks for getting ahead of the situation and addressing it immediately.
Bro, not gonna lie, T-Banks doesn't strike me as a guy that would essay or do any weird shit. You feel me? So props to him, but at the same time, my nigga, I don't give a damn if you Kaisenat, if you a nigga that just started streaming yesterday, my nigga. You need an NDA, bro. If you gonna be bringing your girlfriend, putting her in content, making money off her and shit, you gonna have to put a NDA, because these shorties don't, bro. As much as you think your shorty understands content and she's trying to tell you, oh, I don't need no bag from you, I don't need no money from you, it's okay, it's all your content, bro, I don't care if I don't get no cut, bro. Tell you right now, she's gonna use all that against you, man. Hey, when the time is right, she's gonna turn around and say and just ruin your shit, bro. So NDAs, guys, NDA. Yeah.
Immediately. And he's not exactly lying when he says there are no T-Banks files. The way he went about addressing the drama boiled down to him just giving a really detailed recollection of events that transpired while he and Cameron were together. And not only is that really stupid,
I don't really care.
We go to a restaurant after I land back in LA. I see a hickey on her neck. I ask her, where the fuck did she get that hickey from? Because I have not seen you in a week. She sat right there, played dumb, and said, oh no, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, on her phone, didn't want to look at me. She finally breaks and tells me that she's seen a whole nother guy. They went
That's tough. That's tough.
out for a date, ate food, she got kissed on, and that happened while I was telling her on the phone how much I wanted her to be my girlfriend. It gets worse.
This is why I don't really care. You can immediately tell this is just a toxic relationship. This sounds real demonic too, though, because he's talking about how she went on a date with another man and he was on the phone telling her how much he wanted her to be his girlfriend. That's insane. And mind you, he's seen the hickey on her neck. This is toxic relationship 101, but it ain't our business though. It's low-key humiliating sharing these stories on the internet in this context.
Yeah.
And I want to elaborate on what I mean, but that's for later. According to Banks, he got his get back though.
You don't kill people and tell somebody you kill people. I never said that. I give PTSD. I give it out. I don't take PTSD. I give it out. But I told her, I'm gonna do the worst shit to you any nigga's ever done. Don't play with me. You walked out and you see my ex in the crib. And then I was doing shit before. Hey.
Like I said, toxic relationship 101. This is a tit for tat and back and forth type of thing. I also want to say, at this point, there are no serious allegations being levied here. It really calls into question the validity of Cameron's stance and the intention she had when she dropped those initial statements. She alluded to a big reveal and talked about not signing an NDA. And yet when the actual drama unfolds and people start expressing their sides, it just turns into gossip. That's what it feels like right now. Just some freaking gossip, bruh. This is the stuff niggas talk about on Discord, bro. You got T-Banks talking about getting get back and a shorty doing him dirt.
That sounds kind of like high school to me.
But
that's what I'm saying.
Female, I don't move like that.
I'm like,
not
what the hell?
I don't do none of that shit. And Tamari knows, and everybody I've dated, and if you want to ask about me,
how old is shorty, y'all?
Every single one of my friends know how I move. I'm very respectable. I have morals. I have a name. And if I was a bop, it would be out. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. And if you think that is cool for a grown-ass man to be fucking on his ex the whole time and then think I won't give a nice guy an opportunity to get to know me just because I'm like, damn, like, you know, I don't really think this is really like, I think I'm getting played. So yeah, regardless if that's a wrong thing to do, that's what happened.
Cameron says Banks was moving loose, and because
He gave some accountability. You hear what she said though? If that's so wrong, I mean, we almost got it. We almost got her, bro. But in these situations, unfortunately, shorties don't want to show accountability. I know. It's very hard, man. It's very hard for some of them.
because of that, she gave the next man a chance. But I'm not even really concerned with the intricate details of their relationship, because the more they both speak, the more they hammer the point that we as the audience do not need to be privy to any of this information. These are two grown-ass people going on the internet telling us about how they're cheating on
There's gotta be clips, bro.
It's not demure, it's not cutesy, it lacks decorum. And over here on the Fuck DH channel, we got decorum. But there was one thing that Cameron had said that stood out to me, and that's what I want to talk about next.
So it's like, I get that you did that, but it's like you try to belittle the fact all those clips put money in your pocket. Every time we streamed,
Oh,
put money in
no.
your pocket. And you got all of it back.
no.
That's what you would always say. It's good as long as
no.
I get the content, it'll somehow eventually get back in my pocket, hopefully. Depending on if it clipped well or the string went well, it would end up going back in your pocket.
The way I interpret this clip is that Brody clearly
pocket?
has a content problem. And what
Whose
I mean
pocket?
is that T-Banks basically puts his shorties in positions where he clip farms and antagonizes them for content. Now, before I get into that, let me just show you guys that he did take accountability for this.
I'm going to take full accountability at this point. The trolling shit and the jokes on stream, no matter what we were dealing with in private, that is something that I don't think is a good light, and I am never doing again with no girls. I'm gonna take full accountability. I play too much, I rage bait and I troll man, woman, kid, old adult, elder, and that's just my personality. That's why I got my ass whooped a lot as a kid. That's why my dad used to get mad at me. I played way too fucking much. I played at funerals, I played at weddings, I played at school.
What? Hold on. We ain't gonna speed past that like he didn't just say that. What you mean you trolling at weddings, my nigga? Whoa. Guys, I know I'm not deaf, bro. Did he just say that? Also, this nigga's problem is he don't know when to quit, my nigga. He don't know when to call the joke. Like, that's it. Like, he doesn't know. There's no line, bro. There is no.
I rage baited teachers, I rage baited my friends. That's why I got friends.
Oh my.
Friends, and I don't think it'll ever go away because the person I got it from is my fucking dad. I probably played way more than him, but that's who I got it from. But that does not excuse the shit I was seeing on stream. And even if, no matter how I felt about the off-camera shit, that does not excuse me trolling like that on camera. Even when I watch some of the clips with me and Cynthia, I be like, damn, nigga, you was going too hard for me. And I even apologized to her about that. I even said, you know what, some of those clips, some of the things I was doing was fucked up. So I even apologized to my ex.
Now, when I seen this apology, second guessed on making this video. Mostly
W2X.
because I'm thinking, okay, he took accountability. What else do I need to say? What
It's
else
sincere.
can I actually add? Then I just kind of pondered.
It's the reason why it's sincere because it's in 2x. Just know. That's how I know he's serious about the apology, guys. He put it in 2x. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm like, okay, we gotta look at his side, and we gotta have to like find a compromise here. And yeah, we really gotta accept his apology now.
It for a second, and I think that while this is a good thing and a step in the right direction, I think this apology is a little rich because he's only apologizing due to this situation being the catalyst. Here's the way I look at it. This apology only comes after sacrificing his relationships to content. It only comes after the infinite money glitch is ran. Before I get too much into that rant, let's just take a look at how T-Banks be monetizing relationship drama.
Cynthia?
Oh, here we go.
Stop.
I'm talking regular!
I don't give a fuck. Don't tell me I'm not telling you nothing. Let me finish as an adult. Let me finish. Don't tell me Okay. on stream at all. I'm not telling you anything. You said to me that you were going to clean my house.
We're done.
Ain't no we're done.
You're done.
When are you going to start cleaning? Because out there it looks like
You're done.
Are you gonna start cleaning my house?
Cynthia, what am I doing? What am I doing?
My big dick.
God.
Ass.
My big's
I
better.
forgot how.
You take that? I'll take that boy.
This is short.
Y'all, I forgot how thick Cynthia is, bro. Not gonna lie, man. Double cheeked up, crazy.
I'll take her off.
No.
No, Jay.
No, you're not gonna fuck up my outfit. I'm
Don't take that
sorry.
shit off.
No.
Then you're not
no.
coming. You're not wearing that rip on your booty cheek.
That's how it came.
Well, you're not wearing that with me. And don't
Why?
try to emasculate me on camera. Either you take it off or you can get the fuck out of my house. That's how I'm moving. Either you take it off or you can get out of my house. That's your two options. Which one you picking?
So who's
Yeah.
really insecure about what I wear?
I'm not insecure, but it's just certain things I'm just not allowing to go just in my presence. I'm still a man at the end of the day. I'm not no. You got me fucked up. I'm not a nigga that you been with in your past. Go get one of those niggas in. That's just not who I am. Try to emasculate. You know I've been like this. I ain't never told you what you can and can't wear, but I'm still a man. Who the fuck do you think you are? Don't let that shit. Don't let the 40,000 TikTok hype you up.
I signed it to be with him because he threatened me
Is she Latina?
that he was going to break up with me if I didn't sign the NDA, and I wanted to be with my man because he's scared about the real stuff that really happened in our relationship. Y'all are protecting this man that literally embarrassed me.
Wait,
And
so Cynthia's the one who pressured him not to sign an NDA for Cameron? Huh? Wait. So he said, let me get this straight, guys. Comment below if I'm right or wrong. Correct me. But from what I'm getting, is T-Banks try to make Cynthia, the original girlfriend, the ex, sign an NDA when they were together. She refused. They broke up. And then, instead of doing the same thing with Cameron, he decided not to do any NDAs. Is that what really happened? Oh my god, if that's the truth, then that's crazy.
Made me look bad anytime he got.
I don't give a damn. I'm still doing the NDA.
And these are just arguments and conversations and situations that are being had on stream. And I'd say these are pretty intimate situations that should be had off camera. And then you have the fact that Cynthia was talking about how she had to sign an NDA and how she was embarrassed by him. The NDA has pretty heavy implications. And to me, it just kind of comes across as a deterrent from her retaliating after being mistreated. However, she was one of the girls T Banks had cheated with to get back on Cameron, but that's really on Cynthia for going back to a nigga that did all that. It doesn't really negate any of the feelings or things that happened to her. It just
I saw that
for going back. My professional analysis is that T Banks has a problem with monetizing his relationships, and that's why he's in this situation with Cameron. It's nothing career ending, but he definitely bit off more than he can chew, hence why he's deciding to now switch it up. It wasn't something that changed when he was making the bread, it's just because he ended up finding a shorty who's willing to go to hell with him about this corny social media stuff. And remember when I said I think it's humiliating to share details in this manner? Let me explain what I mean. T Banks had to tell niggas he seen a hickey on his shorty's neck to defend himself from being smeared. These are all details that he is not sharing on his own terms. He's not sharing it to be humorous. He's sharing these weird events in his life to get ahead of some drama that's currently unfolding. That's very humiliating. That's really all I had to say. You already know it's more dumb streamer drama. I love you all. Y'all better subscribe. Check out that new Subi baby. He just dropped Love Music.
Is that it?
It's so fire. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye bye.
All right, that's it. All right. let me know what y'all think, man, overall with the situation, bro. Cause I think T-Bag just need to chill and learn how to chill a little bit. Oh my god, fuck! Why is this not charging, bro? Oh my god, my phone's dead, bro. My phone's on like life support right now, like 3%. But anyway, y'all, catch you on the next video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you join the Discord, join the TBG family, bro. It's the first link in the description, and make sure you click this next video for the next reaction. All right, I'm out.